Kind of looks like the case seal might be leaking. We might need to pull that out and rebuild that. Let's see. Transmission pan is solid, no marks. Oh, the exhaust is crimped hard. Welcome back to the channel, folks. Once again, my name is Josh, and today we are going to introduce a series of videos that I'm hoping y'all are going to be excited to follow. Behind me is a 1999 Jeep square body Cherokee known as the XJ Cherokee. This customer brought this over to us here at our Overland Solutions shop and said, hey, it runs okay. I've had it for years, but I really want to put this thing back on the road, and I want it standing tall and looking good. So we went through the entire vehicle and we inspected everything to make sure mechanically that it was sound, and we made some suggestions for what we're going to do to the truck and presented it to the customer. And he said, you know what? I love you guys. Let's go ahead and move forward. So we wanted to show you the before of what we got going on with this truck. It's already got some age and some life to it. It's been in an accident at least once. It definitely needs some TLC. During the inspection, we found out that we need to seal the engine. It's leaking oil. We've got a couple sensors that are broken. Okay, so valve cover gasket is definitely puking all over the place. Those spark plug wires look like they've seen better days. Hey, check it out. Look, there's no AC. They put a dummy pulley in here. The shocks are blown out. The exhaust is completely destroyed up underneath. And the fuel pump is bleeding back. So there's some mechanical work that we got to get done to this. But he also agreed that we're going to put a custom front bumper, custom rear bumper. We're going to cut open his fenders, put some custom fender flares. Then we're going to put a set of JL wheels and 33-inch BF Goodrich tires on this thing and make it really stand tall. So we're super excited. For the next couple of videos, we're going to be working on this guy. If you have any questions about what we're doing or suggestions along the way, don't hesitate to put it down in the comments. But in the meantime, we got to get started. We got to get this guy cleaned up, get the mechanical fixed. So let's go ahead and build this thing into the beautiful machine we know that it can be. Turns out that this isn't actually red. We washed it. This looks like orange. Interesting. It was amazing how dirty this particular Jeep was, especially on the outside.
All right, boys and girls, come go on a little journey with me here. We're gonna go under our Jeep that we're working on. I'm gonna take a look right here if I can get a view. Let's take a look right up there. Right now I got some pressure up on the transfer case and the transmission. But look what happens when we take that pressure off. Ooh. Came to our shop like that. So let's see if we can fix that little issue.
So we took the front grille off, the headlights off, and the front bumper and everything to fix the accident damage. And as you can see, the radiator, even though it wasn't leaking on the ground, apparently has seen much better days. So with a quick conversation with the owner, he's like, you know what? I'm all in at this point. So we're actually going to swap this guy out for a full triple core all aluminum radiator, along with a triple electric fan setup, getting rid of the clutch fan, getting rid of this mess that's up here, and upgrading the cooling system. Why not? Now's the perfect time to do that, right?
Okay, so folks, you can obviously see there's been damage to this exhaust pipe here. We decided to replace it, even though it's not rusted out or anything, but we decided to replace it for flow. We're going to put on some new O2 sensors while we're at it. And the other issue we were having with this muffler is it's set up where this is the inlet and this is the outlet, but we actually need it the other way because this being on this side was pushing this edge of the muffler into the rear drive shaft. It was grinding on there as the suspension flexed in and out. It would grind on here. So since then, we've talked to the owner of the vehicle. He's given us the go ahead to just straight pipe everything behind the um, catalytic converter back. So he doesn't need it legally. So that's what he wants to do. It makes it much easier for me.
All right, so Chris is doing something really stupid. You want to see?
I bet you're stumped on how I was going to do that.
All right, here we go. Well, we got all the mechanical finally done. Engine runs smooth as a bird. Just finished topping off the coolant. This new triple core radiator, along with the additional transmission cooler, is going to keep this thing running nice and cool. So, as far as we're concerned, the mechanical work has now been done. So, that is actually going to wrap up this episode of what we're doing with the XJ Cherokee. But we're not done. Stay tuned because in future episodes, we're going to be talking about what we're doing with putting bigger tires on this thing. We're going to talk about what we're doing with the exterior, with some accessories, with some lighting, with all kinds of cool stuff. And this is going to be one badass Cherokee when we're done with it. So stay tuned for future episodes right here on J4B. Once again, my name is Josh, and we will see you next time.